I didn't hook up the fancy mic, so.
Is it on?
Your gimmick has changed since I've been here.
Yeah, same parking lot.
God, I love this place. Remember when we met in a dumpster?
We did. You were inside the dumpster.
Oh my God!
And now you're outside the dumpster.
I was drunk and took a nap. You just happened to be there.
That was episode number 27.
God, it's been a while, and you've already hit your pinnacle of 100.
And now we're on episode number 106 of the Milo Beasley Show. And our guest returning from episode 27, Jack Jameson.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, we're hanging out in Ybor. You get around.
I just got back from Japan, man.
You just got back from. Were you big in Japan?
No. Those guys, like, you hear that the Japanese crowd and the Japanese workers are smaller? No.
Nope.
Kai, Kumagoro, like, all those Wrestle 1 guys are so big.
Yep.
But they're so good.
But it's treated different, though. Like, you can't not be good over there. You just can't.
I swear to you.
Like, there is no not good over in Japan.
I swear to you. Like, it was like my grad school. So I learned from the Storm Academy, which, by the way, if y'all are watching this shine
1035
Lance Storm filled.
Yeah.
But, obviously Lance taught me a lot of stuff. But to go to Japan, you just learn so much.
How long were you over there for?
I was over there for a month.
A month? That's a long time.
It was wonderful. Like,
Did you ever get homesick?
Ironically, I got super homesick 2 days before, like, it was time to leave. And
is it because you knew you were going home, so you thought about missing those? Like,
it was mostly because, so they have you so busy. Wake up, you eat. You go to training, you eat. You go lift weights with the crew, you eat. And then, like, if you have a show, you get up, you eat, you pack, you get on the car, you go, you do the show, this, and this. So you're always super busy. But those last 2 days are your days off. You get to relax, you get to do what you want to do. So your mind is free to, like, go, like, well, I'm not thinking about having to eat or go train. So, but luckily, with those being my days off, I got to hit up, like, Ribera's, I got to hit up Tokyo, hashtag Shinjuku for ACH and all those boys. But God, it was a wonderful experience.
Yeah, I enjoyed my 2 stays over there tremendously. I went over there the first time with Big Japan, and then 01 a couple years back.
01's awesome. I worked for their sister company in the States, 01 USA.
Yes.
Wonderful people.
But you went over there and worked for Wrestle 1 while over there.
Yes. I was fortunate enough to have 4 matches there.
Were you starstruck at the Muda? He's my guy. I don't get starstruck, but I think if I was to be in the presence of the Muda,
I would dare say that it was like when I went to the Storm Academy. Like, your first day there, you meet him, just like with Lance. Like, you meet him, you're like, oh my God, I used to watch you on TV. And then
like the Bushwhackers.
Yeah. And he's just like,
they had a school here.
They did.
They did.
They're big in New Zealand.
Oh, are they?
It's a rumor right here.
I don't know. They could be. We have some New Zealanders here. We should ask them. We should ask Evie.
Why haven't we?
I'm sure they
She was my favorite Pokemon. She could evolve into different things.
I interviewed a Pokemon.
Who?
Terra Sands.
Oh, how was that?
It was pretty awesome.
Well, guess what? If you look at the description below, it's linked there.
What? Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness.
It's amazing. So you're here. Where? Like, you're all over the place. So where is home right now?
I was born and raised in Austin, and I'm a weird little nomad.
In Steve?
In Steve.
In Steve.
In Austin.
Oh,
in Austin. In Austin. Yes, I lived in Stone Cold's in his vest.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I've been all over. I've lived in Canada, obviously. England, I was there for a couple months. St. Louis, Florida for that time being, if you remember that good time. And I always just kind of, when the lease is up, like, I'll just head back to Texas, be there for a little while. My lease is up this November, so we'll see where I go. Florida seems to be popping, so I might just move back here.
A lot of people are moving.
Milo Beasley exclusive.
Yeah. You heard it here first. That Jack Jameson could be living in Florida by the time this airs. You never know. Maybe in that dumpster.
I love
never
that
know.
dumpster.
You never. There's no lease on that dumpster. That's the best part.
You know, the police weren't too happy when we went back in there. I heard on a couple shows later that Jason Cade was looking for
Jason Cade came looking for you, and he cussed up a storm. He has
Pun intended.
Yeah. He has a mouth on him.
Oh, well, he learned.
So,
You know, can I?
Yeah.
Jason Cade is doing some amazing stuff.
He is just, killing it on these Evolve shows lately.
I still remember when he was just a young boy. Like, guys, if you haven't seen Jason Cade, check him out. Like, he will, you're hearing it first, another exclusive. He will be a name, a huge name in 2 years.
In 2 years' time, from this date, I don't know what the date is, I don't have a calendar, but 2 years' time, from this episode, Jason Cade, if you don't know who he is,
You will.
you will.
Or you're silly.
Speaking of silly, we are here silly on the Milo Beasley Show, but I would like to get a little, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to say I'd like to get serious for a moment. I'm not going to say it.
You know you want to.
No, but okay.
It would be like if we were in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I had to change it up a little bit because of the trademark.
Right, so let's get serious for some moments there, so we don't infringe. There's a skateboard coming. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it. This guy is going so fast.
Oh my God! You skateboard, guys. You do it. Thug life.
He almost fell.
Well, they chose to skateboard in the water.
Wiped out, that would have been great. Okay, so let's get serious. There's some things that we wanted to talk about here on the Milo Beasley Show, another exclusive. So you've had a little bit of drama in your life in the past, I guess, year or so?
2015 was not a good year for Jack Jameson. There were some things that happened in the old shoot life that I was not proud of. And instead of it staying where it was, it got brought to Facebook, social media, to the wrestling world. And, man, I own it here on this show that, are we allowed to cuss?
Yes, it's the internet.
Then I fucked up. I fucked up and made a mistake. And, it's so amazing how many people have just supported me, had my back. Like, you gave me the opportunity to talk about it here on the show, and I was scared to even talk about it. But I can acknowledge that I messed up in the past, and all I'm trying to do now is just show that, if we're being honest here, in 2015, man, I wanted to quit wrestling. I wanted to be done. I called up every promotion I was working for and just said, I don't want to do it anymore. I was done. And luckily, there's my home promotion in Austin, ACW, Anarchy Championship Wrestling. And I had sent Darren Childs the same message. And I said, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. And Darren sent me a 5-minute Vox, which in so many words said, shut the fuck up. You're human. You make mistakes. I've spent too much time and energy in you to make you who you are. I don't give a fuck what you did when you were drunk. You're coming to the show. And, I had a couple of matches with Masada. I had a couple of matches with Barrett Brown, who's an up-and-comer, really doing well. If I would have quit, I would never have gone to Japan.
Right.
Would have never been. And there was a time when I wanted to quit, and man, I was so angry. Because obviously everybody's first goal should be WWE. But my second goal, all I wanted to do was go to Japan.
I hear that. That was my goal.
And if it wasn't for Darren telling me, to stick with it, do what you got to do, I would have never had that opportunity. I wouldn't be here right now with everybody at Shine 35 doing. This show is amazing.
Yep.
The Storm Academy is getting represented here. It's a great time to be in wrestling, and I'm so grateful to still be a part of it. I literally sent a tweet out yesterday, just saying thank you for everybody that has stuck by me through thick and thin. so incredible. The wrestling community, not just the wrestlers, but the fans who just supported me, allowed me to be here. When I walked through the doors in the Orpheum, they just hugged me and welcomed me. And you can't put that into words. The amount of gratitude I am full of. And I know we like to play around and have fun on the Milo Beasley Show, but like, this is as real as it gets. If it wasn't for people like Milo, if it wasn't for people like Lexi, Trevin, like my tag partner Leva Bates, Jason Cade, Rich Swan, all these people that told me to keep fighting, I'd be at home right now, just being normal.
Right. Who wants to be normal?
It's overrated.
Yeah, super overrated.
I actually don't know what this was.
We'll edit that part. We'll put like a dove in your hand.
Oh my god, that would be great. Like I would love to just be like, I would just love to be like, boop, and there be like a pygmy elf, like doing the Weekend at Bernie's, just like in my hand going like. It would also be rocking an Aspen shirt.
I don't know if we have the production budget to put an elf.
Well, to be fair, you know, let's look at you for a minute. Like, you're a homeless mom.
Yeah.
That has a banner.
Yeah.
Like,
With a cloud that has it's about to fall, so we're trying to
you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You know.
But shit, this banner is like Jack Jameson's career. They tried to tear it down, but it's still just sticking on.
I really hope it doesn't fall right now. That would be
oh
the
my god,
worst.
that would be the worst metaphor ever. Oh my god, that would have been this is just like Jack Jameson's career.
So before we do that, we should probably wrap up. But before we do that, you
should always wrap up. Overprotection.
You know what we like to do on the Milo Beasley Show? We like to do the top 5. We had 2 of them last time. We had drinks and cookies. So,
let's evolve this.
So, since you just got back from Japan, top 5 types of sushi.
God. Number 5 would have to be salmon. It's just the easy transition. You know, it's like a thing of sardines. Speaking of sardines.
Oh, hi.
You're not even in the camera.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
What are you guys doing?
Oh,
I'm trying to bring more watchers.
Hey, by the way.
Look at our hair coloring here. What up with you?
What up with you? Jack, I have to tell you, highest rated Milo Beasley Show guest of all time.
That's not true.
Like, this one.
You don't even have to lie. Like, I know it was mine, but you can say that for her.
It's okay. It's okay. You know. So, all right. Just want to add more watchers.
Oh, bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Shoo.
All right, so salmon. I just want to end this before this thing falls, and I'll be like, oh my god.
Number 4 is tuna. You know, you got to go with it. Number 3, oh my god, spider rolls, soft shell crab. Oh, it was so good. Number 2. God, this is tough. Oh.
We asked the hard-hitting questions here.
You do. It was so good. Eel. I know it sounds weird, but it's so good. And then you know what? Number 1 is not even sushi. It's a form of it. It's nigiri.
Ah, yeah.
Which is sushi without the rice. It's just, and you gotta go tuna. I'm just kidding. I would never do tuna. It's actually gross. I liked it. It's my number 4 because it was everywhere. Mm-hmm. But you gotta go salmon nigiri because omega-3s, easy, transitional. It was so delicious.
I'm a big fan of the salmon. I like the eel. Yellowfin tuna, I'm a big fan of.
Hamachi.
Yeah.
Have you had hamachi kama?
I have not.
So it's basically.
I've had hamachi semi-cola. Anyway, I was trying to make a.
See, I heard hamachi colon.
I was trying to make.
I heard like you ate the colon.
I was trying to do a grammar joke there.
No, I got where you were going with it.
Yeah. We should. Where can folks find you on the social media?
I'm at Instagram and Twitter at Machismo Libre, because since I've been on the show, I actually started my own form of wrestling, my own style of wrestling, Machismo Libre.
Machismo Libre.
So there's strong style, there's lucha libre, there's Americana. Katana, and then there's Machismo Libre. You know what it involves?
I
Your
have no
beard.
Beard?
Yeah, so
The bigger the beard, the more power you have. Like
essentially, like, so think about it this way. Like, my beard is decent, but I trimmed it down to look professional for your show because I would
I
never
appreciate
not.
it.
But normally it's a girthy beard, and I guarantee you by tomorrow it will be full and luxurious.
Full
but
girth.
the way it works is in Machismo Libre, you instead of getting belts, you gain an inch to your beard.
It's pretty amazing.
So-
but then you trim it. Does that trim your powers?
It does. I literally tried to pick Leva up, and
I tried to pick her up
I
too.
pretty
like
much
6 years
tore
ago.
my shoulder. I blame her ankle brace.
Yes, she
So
has
heavy.
she has the broken ankle. All right, so I think that's going to wrap it up here for episode number 106 of the Milo Beasley Show. Jack Jameson is with us again, and I guess we'll see you next week.
Bye, Felicia.
Yay, I'm entertaining.